Welcome back to our show, your show, Let's Talk Stocks. And back in studio with us this morning, Cherie Williams, founder and CEO of Veekle, the newest vehicle to ensure that you have the greatest ride around the island. Welcome back, Cherie. Um, in terms of the space though, for car renting, I hear you talking about the visitors. Is it mainly tourists, as in foreign tourists, or is it Jamaicans coming back
Return.
home? That's your main clientele.
So to start, our main focus will be on returning residents.
Okay.
I believe they understand the concept very well. They understand how it is to rent from locals. They get it, right? But I think eventually we will find that even ordinary tourists looking for a different experience wants to rent a SUV to go to the country. They can't afford it from a traditional car renting company. We're going to be providing that platform for them as well. So initially it will start as returning residents, getting comfortable. Then people will say, oh, wow, a lot of people are using this platform. It must be safe, right? So they too will jump on board and start to use
What
it as
kind
well.
of reviews, what kind of experience have you been seeing thus far?
So we haven't fully launched as yet. So we launched officially on Monday. So right now we are onboarding the car owners who are on
Okay.
the wait list. But in terms of just in general feedback, oh my gosh, people are so excited. People are very excited, and I share my journey with others just so that they can see that this too is possible for them if they want to create a tech company. And I am more of a friendly type person, so I will, the car owners who are now on the wait list, they have access to me. Like they can call me and ask questions, and I answer anything that they want. So I let people in on that journey, because I think the more that people feel connected or feel a part of your journey, the
Yes.
more accepting they will be to come on board with you.
And where do you see this in the next 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 years?
Yeah, so we're creating a Caribbean brand starting in
Okay.
Jamaica. That's the first thing I want you to know. And so for us, once we work out, once we kind of put our foot in Jamaica, we'll start to expand across the region. So ICII, thankfully, is already in several other territories, probably about 8, possibly expanding to another one next year. And so for that, it's easy for us to gain regional expansion. So we will definitely be expanding across the Caribbean. Similar islands have similar problems, maybe a few local nuances here and there, but in essence, there's a lot of commonalities in terms of how car renting takes place in those other islands. So yeah, we'll be expanding. We want to be a Caribbean household name.
Do you get the feel, and you've been in the States, you've lived in the States, and you're going and coming. Do you get the feel, certainly, that more people want to, more people out of the diaspora want to be enjoying more of home, whether in Jamaica, Trinidad? Do you get the feel that more people want to be experiencing more of home and even investing back home?
Absolutely, absolutely. And just from my own experience, when I traveled back home, my family is big, so I have it's my husband and I have 4 kids, and so for us, renting an SUV is always ideal, right? But it's almost breaks the budget, right? And so it doesn't allow us to do the things that we really would want to do, right? And so I think our platform will allow people to do those things they want to do, which means they can create new experiences. They can go up to the mountains. They can, visit a farm. It's going to just create a different type of experience for people who want that when they travel back home.
Do I hear you hinting subtly that, we coming at a little below the cost of the regular traditional people?
Yeah, yeah, it would probably be about 20 to 40% cheaper than renting at the airport.
Okay.
Yeah.
And again, from the clientele that you're seeing, are you seeing that more people want to experience the true local communities rather than necessarily being caught up in the all-inclusive?
Absolutely. I've found where whenever people can't find a car to rent, they don't go anywhere, right? They're afraid to take the taxis or the buses, and so it limits what they can do. So yeah, I think people are wanting more when they travel, for sure.
And what would you want to say? Well, you certainly have convinced the car owners already. You have a waiting list. What would you want to say to the public at large about Veekle? Why Veekle should be their vehicle of choice?
I like that. I like that. I would say we are providing a unique experience, right? So it's peer-to-peer connections. In terms of the traveler, they can support the locals, right? Which honestly, most of us who leave Jamaica want to do that. And so that's one way that you'll do that is by renting cars on our platform. You'll be able to support the locals, their families, and whatever dreams or aspirations they have, you're supporting that. Also, we're providing a more flexible, convenient, and choice and diverse car renting options. You'll find that at the traditional spots, you may only find like, the Toyotas or the Hondas, the very basic cars. On our platform, you might now find, oh, I can rent a Audi, or I can, splurge in a BMW or a Benz or a Porsche or something to that effect. So you now find that people will rent their style. So in the States or in the UK, they might already be driving a BMW, but they don't want to rent one because they can't afford one now in Jamaica. But now we're providing that space for them to be able to now rent their style, rent a car that they like. Because what I find that's happening now is that most of us who can't find cars to rent, when we do find one, we just settle. We don't have a choice.
Just take anything.
We just take anything. And so now you have that option to like, okay, I'm scrolling down, I can see that, I see that, I see that. Oh, I like that one. Let me see the specs on this one. Okay, all right. This person has a 4-star review. I'm going to rent this car. So it's a different experience that we're looking to create.
And where people will find find this app?
So it's Veekle.com, or you can find us on the app, the iOS App Store. We're not on Android as yet until June. And also our social medias, just Veekle, JUSTVEEKLE. Follow us on social media. But that's where you'll find us.
Any final words to whether person's looking to on board with you or
yeah, sure.
potential clients?
Sign up, go to the platform, sign up, get started with insurance. Our broker is Fraser, Fontaine and Kong. You can call them directly and they'll assist you with the insurance. And yeah, we're looking to onboard you, get started. Summer is coming up. Let's not forget that. A lot of summer events are happening and people are going to be looking for cars, right? So sign up with us so we can get you onboarded before the summer gets here.
All right, Cherise Williams, founder of Veekle, looking to make an impact in the local space. Of course, ensuring that you have a different experience when looking for the right ride to take you around the island. And that's why we say every single day, we give you information to make better financial decisions. Come back with us tomorrow morning at 9 and we'll have another wonderful show lined up for you.
What type of traveler are you? The one that hits all the tourist spots with a minicam? Or the one that loves to go local? The one that explores tiny streets and markets? Or the one that lives at the mall? The one that dreams about sunny beach days? Or the one that goes straight for the hills? Whatever your travel style, you always need the right vehicle to take you to your destination and make your trip memorable. And that's why Veekle is your best friend. Veekle is the first ever peer-to-peer car rental platform in the Caribbean that gives you an easy and safe way to rent a car without risk. Book insurance-protected cars that fit your requirements and budget anytime, anywhere, from verified owners. Pay super affordable prices and get your car delivered at a pre-selected location or airport to ensure safety and convenience. This is the easiest and most effective way to see the Caribbean the way you love. Visit www.veekle.com to find your car now. Veekle, car renting without the risk.